I would just take a few moments and tell you about my recent trip to the Ukraine and why I was there. Hi there to everybody in Yellowhead. It's great to be back in Canada from my visit to the Ukraine. I went to the Ukraine with a number of members of Parliament from Canada and members of Parliament from around the world. We had people there from Portugal, Spain, Sweden, etc. We were there to observe the election in the Ukraine on the 31st of March. Now, as you all know, the presidential election was up. There was 39 candidates running, and there was a lot of concern worldwide that the elections would be interfered by other countries. We were there to monitor. So I had volunteered to do this, and I'm glad that I did. It gave me an opportunity to look back at my roots and go to Ukraine for the first time and see where both of my grandfathers came. In fact, the organization was so good that they let me go from Kyiv, where we all had arrived, to Lviv, is where my roots started. And during the election, it was very interesting to travel around the city of Lviv, a city of about 900,000 people, and travel out into the country and observed the election in process. It was very well organized. The people looking after the campaign headquarters, you would think you were somewhere in rural Alberta or in a municipality in Alberta. They were doing a great job. But what was so satisfying was that they accepted us being there. And I was so honored a number of times, several times in fact, that people, civilians that were voting, saw my Canadian identification. They probably asked questions to the people in the voting polling station, who was he and what's he doing here? And then they'd come up to us and say, thank you. Thank you, Canada, for watching over us and making sure our election goes well. It was a very proud moment. And many of us that were there, whether it was Canadians or the Swedes or the Portuguese, we all were approached like that. And it was a sign that the Ukrainian people want to see a change in their democratic system. They want to see fair and honest elections. And that's what inspired me to go there. And I was very proud that I did. I'm excited to see that the presidential election will be down to two people. One who is a senior politician and a person who came out of the broadcasting who has no political experience but has a lot of national television experience. So it will be interesting, I believe, on the 21st of April when the presidential elections are held. And maybe with a little luck, I might be able to go back and be an observer for that. But anyways, take care. I'm glad to be back here in Canada and getting involved in what's taking place here in Ottawa on the Hill. Thank you.